The first Disney Channel game we will be playing is That's So Raven, such an iconic show. I feel nostalgic every time I hear about Raven. That was so nostalgic. And today we're going to play this game that I haven't really played before. So let's get into it. We have to find this lady's CDs. All right, let's begin. So I have to avoid obstacles in order to make it through the hallways and hopefully find those CDs that the cafeteria lady is asking for. We have water and perfume as power-ups. We can dump them, and hopefully the people attacking us will trip. I don't know. All right, I found the first CD in the corner. Now time to find two more. I have to find all 3 CDs to complete my mission. I have to move through these cupcakes. I got the second CD. I'm ready to swing my bag if they want to dare and hit me. All right, now I can finally get the last CD. She's telling me how to avoid them. Oh, yay, I finally found it. Now I can bring it back to that other lady. Running back to the lady to give her my things. Yay, she's so proud of me. Thank you so much. On to the next game, which was one of my favorite movies growing up, Cheetah Girls. I like how I could play as different cheetah girls in this game. In this game, I could play gigs, I could perform for other people as the cheetah girls, but for some reason, this time it wouldn't really let me do that. I don't know if it's with the website or something, I don't know. Now on to Roblox games. This is Disney Channel Obby. The first few games were not Roblox. When I was playing this obby, I got really happy that I saw Phineas and Ferb, the platypus in the corner. I was really happy. I was like, oh my gosh, it's that platypus from Phineas and Ferb. It made me so happy inside because I loved that show. This green level was kind of confusing. I didn't know which side I was supposed to go on. Then I tried going on the blue, and that made me die. So I decided to go in the middle and jump on the little green blocks, and it let me. I see Platypus out the corner of my eye again. He's cheering me on as I complete this nerve-wracking yet fun obby. Always when I'm high above ground on this part, it's like a tightrope and I have to walk really slow. Once I went on the level with the platypus, I decided to leave the game. I mean, it didn't really have that many characters in the game except for Phineas and Ferb, which was kind of disappointing. They could have added more characters, but... Alright, on to the second game, Hannah Montana Obby. Now, this game was super fun. It had Hannah Montana all over, a bunch of pictures of her, and it was super fun playing this game because I've never played it before, and I grew up watching the movie. These Hannah Montana games were super special to me. I played 2 other Hannah Montana games after this obby, but it was pretty fun. This was the super fun part. It looks like beach balls with Hannah Montana's face on it. There's even a big one in the corner. I thought that was so cool. Not gonna lie. Like, just imagine a beach ball with Hannah Montana that I can jump on top of. I have to be careful and avoid the lasers so I don't die. This part was so cute. It had a bench and it had a guitar. Super cute that the next level had some decorations on the side that I can just admire. This part was kind of nerve-wracking. I had to jump from little pillar to pillar. It was kind of difficult, but I can't believe I barely managed to survive. I put in my hard work and, well, it sure paid off. This part was kind of scary. It had those red laser things that make you die, but I had to go downhill. So, it was kind of steep, but I made it. I didn't die a single time, surprisingly, because I kept looking down the entire time. So, I know that I won't land and die. Now I'm climbing up some stairs. You know what they say, life is a climb. This is me trying to slowly cross over to the other side. This is like a tightrope, like in the circus or something, and I feel like I'm gonna fall off. I had to focus really hard for this one, but I'm almost there. Finally. I had to pick which color is the right one. I failed on multiple colors, but I had to try to memorize which color wouldn't make me die. Also, low-key, my head is falling off like a Lego character, just tumbling off the side of the obby. This is the part where I finally make it pink, blue, and purple. Finally, now it's time to go in this maze. Have to find my way through it. Hopefully, I can get out on the right side and not end up in the side where I started. Yay, I finally made it out of the maze, and now I'm at the level where it has these things that just spin around, but there's a laser in the middle, and I kept losing, so that's when I stopped. Honestly, I'm surprised I got that far, but I've always been super good at obbies, but I've never had an obby that just spins around and there's a laser in the middle. I kept failing so badly. But otherwise, this is the funnest obby I've ever played. I'm trying so hard to put my determination into it. I'm even trying to jump over the laser. Every time I jump over the laser, I end up dying anyways, which is so dumb because I'm trying to jump over it and I'm trying to get to the next block, but I don't know. Maybe my Roblox character is not built for fast-paced. There I go again. In pieces, broken. This is my last attempt. Was really determined. That's why I tried like 10 to 20 times. But I guess it's time for the next game. This game is just called Hannah Montana. Now there's a bunch of NPC characters that are just standing there. There's, a TV and a couch. Someone watching Hannah Montana. There's all kinds of stuff here. Like there's a sign with the person. I was curious about what was behind here, and there's just a bunch of photos of Miley Cyrus's albums, which was really cool. This is the third Hannah Montana game I wanted to try. It's called Hannah Montana Fun World. Is that a Smurf? As soon as I spawn, I see a Smurf. Oh, there's a McDonald's with Hannah Montana. Super cool. How nice it would be if this existed in real life. I would love to see Hannah Montana McDonald's. I'm surprised they don't have anything for the 20th anniversary. But hey, this is fun. Okay, this sign kind of caught my eye. I'm walking towards this Hannah Montana car. I want to try it out, see if it actually works. It looks like I would probably have to have a computer to operate this car, which is kind of a bummer. I would love to drive a Hannah Montana car, but it still looks cute on display. I got out of the car and I'm headed towards this Hannah Montana bedroom. Super cute. I wish I could lay down in it. It looks so soft and comfy. I love how this is like a Miley Cyrus room, which would be like everybody's dream. Well, it's definitely my dream to have a Hannah Montana room, but it's super cool to see that in a Roblox game. That was so creative. There was this sign that said nobody's perfect, and it had Hannah Montana's face on it. I like how they got inspiration from that song, Nobody's Perfect, that she sings. There was a Hannah Montana dance floor with all the albums, and that would be super fun to dance here with your friends, listen to Hannah Montana. The dance floor was one of the best parts. Now I'm running towards this stage. It has Hannah Montana and her background dancers, which is super cool. that they included like a area where she's performing, like a stage. I'm going towards a Ferris wheel. I hope that it works in this game. I don't know if the Ferris wheel will work. I'm sat down and it looks like it won't really work, but it's still nice for display. Ooh, I have a book. Is this a real book? I can have a textbook. I have an iPhone 6. Bro, when iPhones were barely existing. Ooh, is this the whole group? Is this Troy Bolton and friends? Yo, that's a poster of them. That is too cool. There's a poster of them. Now it's time to go to East High. It's time for me to go to school. I have my book. I have my phone. It's time to go. That's actually pretty neat that the game gives me a book and a phone. Like, this is too neat. Now it's time to get on the bus. Yo, there's a bus outside. It won't let me get in the bus. It's making me push the bus. I pushed that on accident. I never meant to push the bus. Yay, East High. My first day. Where's the door? Oh, okay. I thought those were just windows. This looks just like in the movie. This is just like in the movie. Oh, it won't let me go through that door. Wow. Ooh, EHS. They have the Wildcats. They have the little posters. Ooh, they have lockers. Do these really open? No, they do not open. Okay. Oh, I went. I'm in the auditorium. So I could sing. It's hard to believe that I couldn't see. You were always that Bro, that piano is epic. Okay, time for me to leave. Bro. This is too cool. They have the auditorium. They have that janitor cart like in the movie. Wow, I wish that there was like costumes. If I could dress up like the characters, that would be so awesome. Unfortunately, there is no costumes. But this looks exactly like the school in the movie. The basketball court. This is where Troy Bolton... Wait, is this the basketball court? It says basketball. This is where Troy Bolton practices. Can I actually pick up these basketballs? Oh my gosh, this looks like the gym in the movie. This is where Troy and his friends practice. Bro, this is where Troy Bolton is. Bro. It won't let me pick up a basketball, but imagine if I could dress up like Troy and play. Bro. Imagine if Troy was actually here. That would be lit. If there was like a little figure of him or something. That is too cool. This looks just like the real school. Except they don't have Sharpay's locker. I can't see Sharpay. Where is your locker? I can't see her locker. Well, time for me to get my book out of my... I'm trying to put my book in my locker, put my phone in my locker. Well, I guess school's over. Let's play this Jessie roleplay. So this is supposed to be that Disney Channel show, Jessie. that came out like in 2011, I want to say. I don't know. Ooh, there's a chair. There's a chair. Ooh, there's an outside. Okay, there's nothing outside. There. Okay, I'm climbing up the stairs. What's in here? There's not really anything. Okay. Well, there's that wall. I thought that might have been a door, but... Okay, let's see. Oh, there's not much upstairs. But this is pretty cool. I guess it's supposed to be the house. I wish there was, like, the characters. That would be nice if they had the characters, but they just have, like, upstairs and a chair and I thought that was a door, but I guess it's not. Okay, I think this is a door. I don't know. There's not much back here. Oh, there's a family dinner table. And there's a refrigerator. That's an alright game. The last and final game I'll be playing is Descendants Roleplay. I haven't seen any of the new movies. I haven't seen the Rise of Red one because by the time that came out, I was already in high school. But I remember when the original one came out. I can't believe it's already been like 10 or 11 years. I think I might have seen Descendants 2 and 3, but I mainly remember the first one because, you know, even though I was kind of an older kid by that time, I still enjoyed it. Anyways, enough about the new Descendants or the old Descendants. Let's get into the game. So there's a bunch of different doors that you could go into from the different movies that you could get your costumes from. Of course, I went in the original Descendants door to get my costume. So I decided to dress up as Evie because I remember I had her doll when I was like 7 or 8 years old. So I got dressed as her. She was one of my favorite characters when I first saw the movie. She's always so pretty and stylish as the Evil Queen's daughter. I don't know, she's super cool. The other doors that are not costumes, there's an obby, which I will be playing, and it gives you a badge at the end when you win the obby. I'm so glad that I finished that obby. That was pretty easy, but pretty fun. And I might check out Isle of the Lost first before Auradon. This is the Isle of the Lost. It looks pretty cool with details. I love it. Oh, is that the bridge to go to Auradon? Wow, super cool bridge, nice details. Looks very much like the movie. There's a poster of Mal. There's some clothes hanging. There's some boxes. There's some signs. I have different things like a clock, a deck of cards, or a magic scepter, which is super cool for role playing because obviously if I want to cast a spell, I have a scepter, which is cool. Now I'm going through this tunnel and I'm checking out all the little stores and stuff. Ooh, this is nice. It looks like a little living space. That's super cute. I haven't seen this movie in a while, so I don't know whose house it is, but super cool. Super cool. There's a tunnel that you could go through. Oh, this is like a hallway or a alleyway, I should say, not a hallway. And yeah, it's super nice. I love the detail they put into this. Oh, I'm going through the tunnel. And there's a boat that you could get on. This game is super fun because I could pretend I'm sailing. I'm climbing to the top of the boats and I have the perfect view from here. Super cool. It reminds me of like Peter Pan. I don't know. Captain Hook looking pirate ship. Like that's the best part of the game, I think. The pirate ship. Ooh, used wands. I didn't know there was a used wand store. Used clothes. There's all kinds of stuff. It's kind of like a little village, the Isle of the Lost, where all the villains grew up. Which is kind of sad because they're outcast from the princesses and stuff, but it's a super cool place. This is me playing fashion show. First off is Hannah Montana. Anna from Freaky Friday. Cheetah Girls. I'm wearing a cheetah print outfit and I have an iPod. I like how Adopt Me added dog ears as a face accessory. It's low-key giving me Snapchat vibes. Next up, I have Liv and Maddie. I tried my best to look as fabulous as Sharpay from High School Musical. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video.